it's me again. Guys, for the past couple of days, I have been this obsessive idea popping in, popping out in my head, and I just thought, I should actually give it a try. So I wanted to make today's video and not talk about the plushies, not talk even about amigurumis, and talk about entirely something else. So as you might have noticed the title of the video, it's going to be all about granny squares. So why granny squares? Well, let's be honest. I guess all of us have tried crocheting different stuff, not only amigurumis and plushies at once, right? I have been crocheting now almost like, I could say I would say 5.5 years now. And I started with entirely something else. I was making scarves, blankets, clothing, and this and that. I have tried a little bit of everything, like trying to find what is actually gonna speak to me the most. And well, I have ended up with making plushies and amigurumis the most, because I feel like that gives me the biggest joy. And I just like, because I guess I have kids. If I didn't have kids, maybe I would not be so crazy about these plushies. But like, I see the reaction of the kids. I like fuel myself up with this positive energy, joy that I see coming out from them. And I think it can be sold the best comparing with other things. I mean, I guess you can sell also blankets and clothing and whatsoever, but then you have to be like making only that, I think. Then you like show that you are actually a professional in that one specific area. But if you are like for example, I have been going to this market like a couple of times, and I'm dragging this my blanket that I have made. And it's kind of cute blanket. Come on, it's cute blanket, but nobody's even looking at it. Like, oh, I'm beautiful, and they go whiter. And it's driving me crazy. Like, come on, I would like to be making the blankets apart the plushies. But if it's not selling, well, then I guess it's not selling. So everybody's looking at me. Oh, this is the woman with the plushies. So, okay, let me stick with that one. But nevertheless, I have been like lately thinking to myself, I like making granny squares. I do like, I was in the beginning when I just started like crocheting actively. One of the biggest first projects that I made was a granny square blanket, a very plain classical granny square, and then I put all of them together and made a blanket for my mom. So here's the picture of the blanket. I like how it turned out. I like the colors. It was my first like wow project, something that I had finished entirely, and it was like, you did good, mama. So I was very proud of myself. One of the reasons why I also liked working with the granny squares was because it's kind of an easy project to take with you, because especially when I was working and I had to go every morning like half an hour in the tram or in the train or in the bus, whatever, but I was going to work and coming back afterwards. I needed to have my hands busy, and I was like thinking that's the best option. Like, I will not be okay, but back then I was not making any amigurumis, but like to work on a big blanket or to work on even on the clothing or something, granny squares is so like good to go, like projects. You take your ones, especially if you make one color granny square, it's so nice. Drop it in a bag, you just make 1-2 squares as you go, and you're done. By the time you get home, you put aside the granny squares you have made, and you can just like be piling them up as you go. Now, when I was thinking about making this video, I was thinking to myself, Zanda, I know you have granny squares, so many started, and they are everywhere lying around in the house, because I know there's somewhere lying one, I know. Then I started another one, and then there's another project. I thought, how many do I have in total? For crying out, I need to like sort this out, because I have to be honest, like granny squares I have made only from acrylic and from the cotton yarn. I have taken all the acrylic yarn downstairs in the basement, because I don't like working with it anymore. It's too rough on my delicate skin. I don't know why I'm even saying like that, but like really, I tried the other day making a pumpkin out of acrylic yarn. It was in the autumn, and I just like, I scratched my fingers, my skin. I was not happy. So I said, no, 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 better they stay in the basement. That's a very good place where they could be. But maybe it was because I was trying to make an amigurumi out of them. If it's a granny square, it's most likely it's a different type of a story, right? I knew that downstairs I have taken like at least 2 blankets for sure that I have started, but they are not granny squares. I said, let them stay downstairs. I'm not gonna now, because they are pretty. They are like, I would want to say at least half made, like a proper, like I would not say 2 meter, but at least 1 meter long, and like for one human size, like one grown up. So like proper blankets, I would say. But no, they are staying there. I'm not gonna take them out for now because I literally have no space anymore in my apartment to keep them. But I really wanted today, I said, let me gather all the granny square projects that I have started. And I'm not going to say about these random 1-2 granny squares that can be popping out from some corner, from some box, from some shelf, in between somewhere. No, I'm not going to talk about them. No, 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 no. I'm trying to ignore them, as cute as they are. But I have gathered some granny squares. Let me just count how many in total started projects I have gathered around the house. Guys, I think I found 7. 7 altogether. 7 started projects. And I was thinking, wait, that is so much like taking space, and it is just like a waste of the yarn that I have just started using. I have not, it's enough. This year is about like trying to start a project and trying to finish it. I'm not going to be lying, like keeping the things that I have done somewhere lying around. No, we have to be like working on something. So, and I thought, like, as I'm all the time now making plushies and amigurumis, it would be good also to do something aside. And the best thing is to do a granny square. I mean, if I'm going to be working in the blanket, I might, get sucked into the blanket making, and like, you get like hypnotized going over and over and over. And before you know, you have, I don't have any more to work on the plushies or something. But granny square is a small project. You make one granny, I could put it aside. I mean, crying out loud, if I just happen to make like 2 granny squares a day, or how many should I make? I'm now thinking, yeah, it depends on what size granny square it is, how many I need for the blanket. Okay, let's not do into math. Math is not now. It's out of the question now. Let me first share the granny square projects that I have started. And I was thinking, I need your help, I guess. I have to ask for your help again. And the help is, most of them, I don't even know where's the yarn, what yarn I used, not to even talk about the size of the hook. I have no idea, but I can like guess approximately what I might use. But if I don't know what the yarn I have been using, and I don't have it in my stash, and I'm definitely not buying any extra new yarn to this one, I'm going to use what I have at home, then I don't have all 7 projects like really that I could work on. I'm going to most likely reduce them to 3 or 4. And I would like you to help me just like to figure out what I can like later on, which one I should choose. Because let's be honest, I'm not going to make all of them within this year. If I would say now, guys, I'm giving you a promise that within this year, I'm going to make all these started granny square projects finished by the end of the year, it would be a big lie. And most likely I would just disappear because I would be so embarrassed by the end of the year that I have not done anything. But I could like try and make one, like to give a promise now in January, and hopefully get back to you in December, and share the final project that like what I have finished, if I have finished it. If I have finished, but I want to finish it. So I guess I will start first with acrylic yarn granny squares that I have been working on. They're all together 3 projects. 1, 2, 3, yeah, and the rest ones are the cotton ones, which I would prefer more better. So the first one that I could actually finish up as well was made from these kind of a hexagons. I have a lot of them. They are supposed to be like this with a white border around. I have like many started little things. I have a lot of them here going on. Different colors, like a lot. Light pink, dark pink. Some has the white borders, some don't have. I don't know. So these ones are like, I guess, separate. And then the idea was, the worst part, I have already started putting it together. That is the problem with the granny square. Sometimes I think you can get easily like impatient to wait until you've got all the granny squares done and then start putting them together. You're like, oh, let me start just like putting, like, I get the scheme, like how I want to put the arrange the colors, and then you just like start putting it, and maybe, yeah, I guess you can easily get lost as you make it. And but I have started it, and I just want to share how much I have done of it. Like it was like, the idea was somehow like this. I don't even know which one is the front. Okay, this one is supposed to be like this one or this one. Oh, I guess I wanted to this one like a, because I was going like single crochets around, whatever. Or was it I have no idea what I even used here to crochet them with. Like, was it a single crochet or was it what? I have not even so many loose ends. Oh, but I like the color scheme. Look at how beautiful it is. It's kind of so soft. At the same time, like a little bit rustic, a lot like natural colors. Because I know that I made like these kind of bright ones as well. This one and turquoise like, and I think even this very bright pink. And I did not include in them. I guess that's why I kind of like, I had them and I just put them aside. So, but there is, so I did find, I guess this color, is there this kind of a color? No, it's not even in here. So I didn't use this one, but I have this color found, one skein. I did find the green one. I have the gray one. I have even this color. Yeah, this one. And the pink one. I even found vanilla one as well. So I feel like I have most of the colors here that I could actually work on. The only thing I don't have is the white one for the board, but I know where to get it, and it's cheap. It wouldn't like, it would cost me like less than €2 to get the one skein. And so this is one. What do you think? I like the colors. They're pretty colors, and I think if it would be finished, oh, what a lovely thing it would be. Like, even not so much like a blanket, but like a throw on a sofa. Oh. So this is my #1 granny square project, which I could actually try and finish. Oh. You know, when you have made like this far, it looks so like tempting. You just like want to like get on with it. But I know that I don't even know what size hook did I use, 4.5 or 5. I would normally use with this yarn. And yeah, I don't know. So this is #1, which I could actually like make and finish making. So this is #1. So another one I found, which is like, I have started it. I could even figure out where I took the yarn from, which yarn I used. I think I know. I might even have some leftovers here and there, but I definitely know that I would not continue with it. I have forgotten the name of this lovely granny square, but basically it looks like this. I have forgotten what was the name of it. I know you will most likely tell me and remind me. If I start looking, I will just like, I will stop making the video, and then I start doing some other things. So as long as I'm here, I'm gonna just like, so I don't have many. I have like, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 only. So I found them. I like how they look. It's also from the acrylic yarn, but like super soft acrylic yarn. And the hook size was, I definitely know I used smaller one. So they are very nice, and they are soft. They are very soft. Like if I compare with this other one, it's like rougher. But yeah. Well, I definitely can't make it for the baby, like for the children, because they have these kind of big holes. I don't like when babies might have this kind of a big holes. Fingers can get stuck and stuff like that. So it should be something for the grown-up. And if I make for the grown-up, there will be like, I have to make like millions of them. So this is like #2, but it's not included in the list of which one I should give it a try. I'm not gonna definitely work on this one anymore. Now, this third granny square, I don't have many of them. I just literally just like started it recently. Okay, before I was like, I got completely crazy into plushies, but I've been lying this yarn, a big ball of yarn has been lying since, I don't know, I was living in Latvia. I brought it here with me. and I don't even know what yarn it is. Where do I have it from? Like, well, I know it's most likely acrylic yarn. Yeah, that one I know, but that's about it. And I was like, I need to do something out of it. Why not be making it useful? If I have dragged it all the way from Latvia to Germany with me, and it has been in this like all the time around me, I have to make something out of it, right? So, and I wanted to like make such a, wait, why they're so different? They're kind of different here. I'm a little bit confused. Wait, let me give it a like understanding. I guess I was like trying to figure out which one. So basically I have like this kind of a granny square. I guess I have only because I found this one, but I guess this I was just like experimenting on something there. It's too loose as well. It's like completely, it's like it's so loose, but this one is more solid and I like how it looks like. Yeah, so I have like made several without the last row, 2 rows, but this one is different. Or wait, how am I like looking at it? Okay, yeah, it doesn't have this last row, I guess, and they have not been stretched or anything. Only this one has been, so that's why it's so flat and nice. So I kind of have this yarn and I have a little bit of white yarn. I even know that I have more of this way. So theoretically, I could go on with this one as well. So it's project number 3, but like actual project that I can actually continue working on as well. So therefore, this is number like 2 of the possible projects that I could work on. All right. Wait, I want to show something else, but it's going to be outside. It's not going to be even about the goddamn plushies. Can I share it with you? I just saw it in the box and I was like, oh, I need to share it with somebody. Look what I have been working on and I have never finished it. Oh, it's so beautiful. And you know what? I actually made it already one. You know what that is? I'm gonna give it a try. I have squeezed this thing in. It was one of the most beautiful tablecloths that I have seen. I actually made one. Oh, Jesus, I feel like I'm just jumping from one subject to another, but I just need to show it. Look at this one. It was absolutely wonderful. I made one. I gave it as a gift to my mom. And I started another one because it was super, super cute. And I have not finished it. Yeah, I don't know why it's in this box. But nevertheless, let's go on with the granny squares. Forget about this moment. Now, the next one is going to be a cotton yarn. I know the yarn which I have been using for this one. I still have it. I bought it on a hobby, the cotton yarn. I'm not going to talk now about when I actually will start working on the chosen project. Then I'm going to also talk more about the yarn that I use specifically. But I'm going to show you just the squares, the granny squares. So they were supposed to be, I forgot again the name of it, but you can get the idea. They are supposed to be in 4 different, is it a heart? Yeah, it's actually a heart. I am just like realizing it now. No, wait, there's like different possibilities here. Wait, guys. I have with a heart, I just realized it. I have with a heart. Okay, with this one, I was using another yarn. Also from the hobby, but different, like this, yeah, completely different one. You see, they have hearts everywhere. Oh, look at, I'm completely scatter-minded. Wait, this one also has a heart. So these ones are like in the purple tones. Yeah, right. Now when you know, it's right. This one was used for the, this was another idea. I wanted to try and make something with the hearts. For this one, I will not have enough yarn. So let me just like, I have showed it, but I'm putting it aside. But I have a lot of this one. These ones, they're all the same color. Like, look at them. I have a lot of them. I have one darker and one lighter. I think, which I bought the same yarn. So I have pretty many. Like, let me count how many I have. 1, 2, 3. It feels like even like counting money. It gives the same satisfaction just to sit and my precious granny squares. Wait, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have 13 granny squares made so far. I could continue with this one because I know the yarn that I have. I like working its cotton. It's more pleasant to work with. Besides, I'm thinking if I would finish it in like a throw size or something, maybe I could even take it to the market with me because it's a cotton. It could be used in a springtime. It's not like a like not a winter blanket to be saying, yeah. So yeah, I have this kind of a number next one which I could actually work on. So I have already 3 potential projects that I could work on. So, now the next one, I wanted to make like a typical granny square that I have been seeing in I don't know, sometimes I would see them in the movies popping out, like as if lying on the sofa randomly, like with the black edging, and that between there's a like big fireworks of the color going on. So what I'm talking about would be approximately this kind of a granny square. I even know the yarn that I have been using for it. I have made like several. They are even flattened and like worked on, like finalized. 3. Look at them. These colors. It's like reminds me of the, you know, these children, these toys where you look inside like Caleidoscope, or how it's called in English, I don't know, where you turn and every time they would change the colors. So this feels exactly the same way. You know, I was playing with the colors here. Every single one is different, right? So I have these ones which are completely like finished. I have several ones here who need still to be, you know, dealt with the loose ends and like to flatten them nicely, straighten them, stretch them nicely. So yeah, and one without the border. So that one, as I have also started, I have never finished, and I would love to see such a blanket for real. So this would be next one potential, because I know the yarn that I've been using. I know where to get it more, because I don't think I have that much of a black one, and yeah, but I could get more. So this is another one that I wanted to share. I don't even know the names of these granny squares, so don't please ask me. In case you really want to know, right, ask me in the comments, then I can just look it up and try to find them, but I'm not good with the names. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I could look it up if it's really something you would really want to know, then ask me, I will look it up. Now we have left 2 more. 2 more have been left, and they both, okay, let me start with the one that I wanted to make as a set for the baby. Not a specific baby, just for a baby. I thought, how cute would that be? But I know that I used the color, the yarn from the hobby, from the with these their own what's it called, cotton yarn 8/4, right? But I ran out of the main color that I want to use for it. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. It's so hard. I'm trying to explain myself of something that is much understandable if you can actually show it. So first of all, I'm going to show you the stack, what I'm talking about. So here are the finished. I wanted to make like simple circles, which would be good for the babies, because there are no big holes where they can like put their fingers inside or something, get stuck somewhere. So I wanted to make like 3 different or 2 different shades, no, 3 different shades of pink. So I have made several of these ones. Then I have darker ones made, like comparing with this one, it is darker. So I have pretty many made here. Oh, Mamacita, you have been working here. And then like very light ones, like this one, 3 different tones, and like put them together and like, yeah. Then wait, these ones, yeah. So I have pretty many, right? 3, 4, 5, 6 of one color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 from another color, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from another color. And then I have like only circles, and that's what is the problem why I stopped with this project, because I would have finished it if I would have this lovely vanilla color that I can use. Oh, because it's so absolutely soft. It's so that's why I like working with the cotton. It's like the softness, and again, it is something that I could take with me to the market, because, well, come on, it's a blanket. It's so lovely, even in the summertime, in a cool, you know, summer evenings, or something just to put the throw on a child or a little princess who is there, who's dozed off in a stroller or something. Yeah, well, basically I have this kind of a thing. I don't know why I suddenly got so emotional when looking at this project. I don't know what's wrong with me. So I have left only these 2 tones. So that means if I would be like working on this one, I would have to order some yarn from the hobby, which I would not want to do right now because I still have a lot of yarn to around. But yeah, I could actually do it. I have even left some kind of a like these notes, because the problem would be to get the same vanilla. I have no idea what color is this one that I have used. So, and you know what else I wanted to add up to this, in addition to this lovely yarn, like look, wait, I need to show you. Like if I imagine a big lovely blanket, so soft, so cuddly, and then there, in addition to the, oh, I have not finished it. I thought I have finished it, but I have not finished. I made a amigurumi bunny. The weird part is, like, I made it quite a long time ago, and it's terrible. The quality is terrible, because I bought separately so many these teething rings, because I wanted I was making these bunnies for some time. I was trying to practice. I don't know what is here. It is not finished because this one is completely wobbling. And come on, if it would be for the baby, I would definitely not use the safety eyes and everything. It's stuffed terribly. Like, you see, I have been making now plushies and amigurumi for some time, and you get to learn so much within a short time. And when you look back at your works, you kind of, oh, what have I been doing this? It's not my work. It's simply not good enough anymore. So yeah, most likely. But it would have been a nice additional item to the blanket, right? So this is another thing I have been here lying around. Now we have approached the last one. Oh, I feel like I'm having a headache now. I need to have another coffee. But before I continue with the coffee, I want to share the last granny square. We're approaching. We have almost gone to the finish. So this one is also done from the, I also was using the cotton, but it is mercerized cotton. Mercerized cotton, super, super nice one. Why is it not written that it is mercerized? Because it is mercerized. It's super like silky. It's shiny. It's like, oh, so lovely to like touch it. Wait, what about this one here? Oh, this is something else. What is this one? Is it not? I think this is something completely else. Okay, they got me lost. This is some other one. But nevertheless, I have some bits and pieces of the yarn, and what I was making from was the same, like with the pink ones, the circle granny squares. And what I liked about this one is that I got this kind of a yarn that is like gradient. It's just changing and changing and changing. I even wanted to make something from it. I was trying to make here something like a clothing, like a jacket or something. I mean, I hate making clothing, so but nevertheless, yeah, I like this stitch so much. But like, you can see the colors, how they are like changing all the time. Nevertheless, I could use it all as well for the granny square. So, and the idea is that every granny square, this middle part would be different, because like it's changing all the time. You never know. Like this one more or less the same. Then the next one has the blue thing, completely different, something inside. And this one has something else inside. And this one again, blue. And like every single granny square would be different. And you can't even do anything about it, because you can't control these colors. They go as they go. Around them would be this lovely white silky border around. And look, I have so many circles that I have started here. Let me just show you. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. This one is completely one color. What kind of one color is that? It doesn't look like it, but it is. Like when you check later, you can see it's different. Like, so basically, I have like a bunch of them. I was thinking, because these ones, I have only like 2 skeins, most likely 3. Maybe it would be enough for a baby blanket, most likely. And mercerized. I imagine how lovely it would be in the summertime, because like cotton itself is like refreshing. It's cool. It's not like, you know, a winter material to be keeping yourself warm. But mercerized, it's even silky, so it kind of gives it this coolness to the skin. So yeah, and I have other colors here. I can still work, like add up some like neutral colors, which would be just fine, like in case of anything. So that is another thing that I could actually work on. As I was going through this mercerized cotton thing that I just was showing you, I found that I have been actually trying to make some, again, another clothing. Like, I don't know what is that. The front is longer than the back. I guess it's supposed to be like stylish thing with a V, this neckline, and this one. But I don't, but it's so cool and so nice, like drapey. I guess I was making it for my daughter, but you know, my daughter would have said, "What? I'm not gonna ever wear it, Mama. Throw it out. I don't need it." So let me just put it aside, but I can use the yarn, right? am gonna end up here. I feel like I'm starting to have a slight headache because I have brought some stuff from the basement and all this yarn which has been lying around for some time, and I just feel like, yeah, I need some fresh air. I need a cup of coffee. I need to make myself a breakfast. I need to do some other things, and yeah, therefore I want to say one more time, big thank you, guys. You can't even imagine how blessed I am to have you out there. I'm so thankful. Like every one of you, you make my day. Everyone who has subscribed, who has left a comment, who has liked my video, thank you so much. So guys, take care of yourselves, stay blessed, stay healthy. Don't forget to stay healthy. That's the most important thing. The rest will come. And stay inspired. I love you so much, and I just can't wait to see you till the next time. Okay? So take care. Bye.
Don't know how much you mean to me, baby. I can't put it in words. You don't know how much you give to me, baby. You keep making me learn, yeah. You're like a painting hanging on my every wall. Baby, you save me, you give me all and a little more. I can't live without you, yeah. I can't live without you, oh. I was roaming through the dark, baby. Ooh, you keep making it shine.